I bet you've probably never made this connection before in Matthew 17, and it proves that Jesus is God. Notice here, at the end of 16 it says, "Verily I say unto you, there be some standing here which shall not taste death till they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom." Right after that, after 6 days, Jesus taketh Peter, James, and John, his brother, and bringeth them up into a mountain, into a high mountain apart. And he was transfigured before them, and his face did shine as the sun, and his raiment as white as the light. And behold, there appeared unto them Moses and Elias talking with him. Right? Then answered Peter and said unto him, Jesus, Lord, it is good for us to be here. If thou wilt, let us make here 3 tabernacles, one for thee, one for Moses, one for Elias. That's important. While he yet spake, behold, a bright cloud overshadowed them, and said, behold, a voice out of the cloud, which said, This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. Jesus is just transfigured into his glorified state. Now, how does this prove that Jesus is God? Notice what Peter says here. He says, let us make 3 tabernacles. Why would Peter say this? Well, if Jesus is appearing here in his transfigured body, and he's coming in his kingdom, and Peter says, let us make 3 tabernacles, you should start thinking Zechariah. Let me show you. In Zechariah 14, God says, Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, and thy spoil shall be divided in the midst. Check this out. And his feet shall stand in that day upon the Mount of Olives, and the Lord my God shall come, and all the saints with thee. But it shall come to pass that at eventime it shall be light, and it shall be in that day that the living water shall go out from Jerusalem, and the Lord shall be king over all the earth. In that day there shall be one Lord, and his name one. Notice this. And it shall come to pass that everyone that is left of all the nations which came against Jerusalem shall even go up from year to year to worship the King, the Lord of hosts, and keep the feast of tabernacles. And it shall be that whoso will not come up of all the families of the earth unto Jerusalem to worship the King, the Lord of hosts, even upon them shall be no rain. Now this is speaking of the millennial reign. This is when the Son of Man, or the Lord, comes in his glory, and he rules and reigns from Jerusalem. Everyone is going to worship him, and they're going to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. The Lord, the King. What's happening in Matthew 17? King Jesus is appearing in his glory as King, as Lord, in his form, and Peter's making 3 tabernacles because he's like, whoa, the kingdom has just appeared. We're in the millennium, not knowing that he's not in the millennium. Oh, Peter, you almost had it, but you didn't. This proves that Jesus is God, because who's the one that's coming to do this? It'd be the Lord, like the Bible said. And Jesus is that Lord, capital L-O-R-D, making him Jehovah.
The harvest truly is plenteous, but the laborers are few.